And the truck driver that took me to the East Coast was Irish American. Irish Catholic American. With Canadian porn about the Queen. I should rephrase that. A Canadian made porn with a title about something to do with the Queen something or other. And after I stayed, so it was at that point, that's when I told the man who lived next door to him. I think I'd already made contact with him and talked to him a little bit and was friendly with him. So I asked him if it was, I think asked me if I wanted to stay with him. So I said if I could just sleep on the floor. Because I let all of these different men who offered me a place to stay, I was very clear about only if I sleep on the floor, and there's nothing romantic about it at all, just so you know. So if you do this, then there's nothing, you know, physical involved in it for you. And they agreed. But the thing is it wasn't always that they wanted something physical from me. They thought maybe that they could get that, possibly. But if they didn't, they felt, I think what was in it for them was politics and military intelligence. You know, way to collude with corrupt police officers and judges and people who didn't want me to have my son back. So then I was staying with this other person, and he was the one who had the Canadian girlfriend. And it was when I was with him that my son's face was cut up. And my son received a black eye. And then at one point, I stayed at a hotel one time, and there was somebody from Greece. He said he was Greek, and his name was Andy. And he was from Seattle, Washington. And I had a very, very strong feeling that this person named Andy, who was Greek, and he told me he had some kind of a yacht, and he showed me his yacht. It was a small yacht from Seattle. I had a feeling that after I stayed with him one night, again on the floor, or not touching him, not having anything to do with him, I had a feeling that maybe he had punched my son. But my son said that it was a man. My son said it was a man who came around the corner at a party. I'm sure it was at a party. I mean, aren't the Middletons like party people? They have all kinds of, probably organize all kinds of fun parties for kids whose families they want out of the way.